Hi Gemini, welcome back to my channel. 'Tis I, the one only Archer with ArcherAstrology. How are ya? Gemini, it's time to do your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind for November of 2023 with the full moon in your sign. Whenever you clicked on this reading, though, because my readings are timeless, that's just the energies we're going to pull on. If you could return the love, I appreciate you for being here, of course. Love that like for me down here. Help get us out in the algorithm and the familia to grow. I appreciate you. And, of course, subscribe and set the bell over on this side, please, and thank you. I do go live every Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern for an all signs from Aries to Pisces. So come and hang out and be part of the familia. And then feel free to Page of Swords all over my channel as much as you like. Check out my playlist for some healing music bass covers with Bill here. He's a Gemini too. He's cool. And I also got some pick a card readings where my decks pick you. And then, of course, all of your weeklies, monthlies, lives, and otherwise neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment. So just make it a day and come and hang out with me. All right. Love you. All right. Gemini, we are going to take a look at the energies that are around you and your person for November 2023 and take a look at what's going on, where you're coming, where you're going, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and all the usual. Ooh, a couple jumpers already popped out pre-shuffle. 9 of Cups, High Priestess was underneath the deck. Justice, 2 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so whatever you're already thinking about intuitively, it's balancing out Libra energy for a serendipitous meetup, Cancer energy, that's taking a long freaking time that you've wondered why it's taking so long to get there, 8 of Cups to the 9 of the Pentacles, but your 9 of Cups is down here, and that's just pre-shuffle energy. So we're going for it, all right? I'm going to do the rest of the promos later. This is like, it's time, it's go time. So we're going to use my tried, tested, and true Grand Theft Auto deck, the Urban Tarot for a base card, pull 9 cards with a 10th card at the bottom, then grab the Titanic deck and throw a boatload of clarifiers at it, okay? And of course, we are only open for the messages for Gemini's highest and greatest good only, as you kind of jam my deck a little bit. So there's a lot on your mind right now. But of course, it is a prereq here at ArcherAstrology that all these messages are divinely guided and protected, highest and greatest good only. Ultimate infinite protection. All right, so let's do it to it. For Gemini and the person on their mind for November of 2023, let's go for it. All right, what are you thinking? What's going on? That full moon in your sign energies, the sun in Sagittarius energy. We pull the 7 of Wands and the Chariot. 7-7 shows up right out of the gate, shuffling out with the 6 of Pentacles, guiding this energy together. Cancer and Leo energy with a little Taurus on the bottom. All right, so let's find out where this goes. All right, because there's a lot of preview cards already showing up for where the reading's going. I love that stuff. My decks love me, and I love them back, just like this. Let's do it, Gemini. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis. Let's do it. The bottom of the deck is a Knight of Wands, Leo energy, Sagittarius and Aries as well. This I'm pulling all 3 fire signs because the outcome is looking good, a lot of confidence, and you're a freaking rock star on stage right there. Also, I'm seeing something about a horse showing up as well in the outcome here, that horse that's on the bass drum back there. So it could mean something, but your outcome here coming in, there's a lot of music actually. I'm already hearing like a lot of songs coming into my head here, different tones, different melodies and everything. So there's a musical connection between the two of you guys, and the outcome is confidence and living in the limelight, totally. All right, let's go for it. I've already tapped the table. Present energy, which you're feeling, is the 8 of Pentacles. Working deeply internally to come to terms, to put parts together, to make every gear work like a well-oiled machine. It's kind of like a nice timepiece, you know, that is built in fine line, intricate parts in it. So you are heavy in reflection right now, but you're also doing some work to learn a lot of good things. Right out of the gate, I heard Dear Prudence by the Beatles. Taking on forward into the immediate energy, we have you with the 9 of Swords. Even this is musical. The way I describe this is being up all night, playing Caitlin Petty, staring on the ceiling on repeat while staring at the ceiling, looking for the pink champagne and the mirrors and the birthday cake and the sporks, and none of them are there. They all miss you, right? 9 of Swords. You are heavy in this reflection energy here. Maybe right now you're not even feeling it, but your soul is glowing, okay? 8 and 9 are 2 numbers I'm pulling right out of the gate. Your birthday could be on the 8th or the 9th. All right, that takes us towards your goal or destiny. Boom, which is the World card. Completion, and you did it. Literally, the it could be any sign card. one of the most positive energies, that you have come through every card in the tarot deck to make it to the end point. And you did it, climb the stairs in 5-inch heels, which is impressive right there, okay? All right, so your outcome is looking really good, and it is progression, 8s to the 9s to 21. Shows right up. Could be your birthday as well. I'm putting a lot of birthday energy off of this. All right, taking a look at some past influences. We have the Tower, Aries and Scorpio energy, and working to overcome this, to rise out of this here, okay, to come forward. This one here actually shows scorpionic energy, rising like a phoenix out of the ashes, getting through all 7 levels of scorpionic energy. A quick look into hydrodynamic engineering will show that these parts are actually rising out of the water. And to the artist of this deck, if that is not how you depicted it, I apologize. I read cards intuitively, and that's what I'm seeing here, rising like a phoenix out of the ashes. So it's working to overcome a very deep paradox in your life, all right? And that shows us some of the blockages you're working on. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, the card of healing and looking into reflection, and almost a form of like self-therapy and an unconditional love, you know, focusing on you and your healing, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer, could also be a cusper. Gemini Cancer energy shows up, or you might have some strong Cancerian placements in your chart. That takes us towards your future influence, which is the Emperor, Aries energy. A lot of major arcana coming out in my mind too. Interesting. I'm still just looking at that Knight of Wands. But this here might be a catalyst or a turning point. Aries energy is the ability to have everything planned out well and organized. In order to, before this emperor here got on his podium to start giving his speech, he has to prep his note cards, and he has to work with his speech writers, and he has to get everything perfectly because he knows he's on point and on camera. Your future influence is knowing your worth and your power, okay? Could be a life path number 4 as well with this one. That takes us towards your incoming energy, which is the Knight of Cups, Cancer energy, and a very unique and loving offer that cuts deep into the emotions. Your intuition will start to heighten more. And this dude he was in line with me when we went to Macy's and got our coats, our jackets, and he bought the same red one. I told him don't pick the red one, but he picked the red one, okay? And the color teal or something I'm seeing resonating, maybe even, oh, you might be, I'm going to shout out over to Teal Swan. Maybe that's somebody you've looked into instantly. That channel popped into my head. You may want to check it out. All right. Your environmental factors are the Hierophant. Literally what I was just talking about. You're gaining more knowledge through sound, through manifestation, through creation. There's a lot of knowledge leveling up in this one that gets you to a point. Okay, so maybe even there's somebody that you trust, or that you're talking to, or that helps you with your knowledge, almost like a parental figure, somebody like a mother or a father that you would go to or talk to help you through times of trouble. Let It Be by the Beatles, right? Okay, when you get to your inner emotions, we have Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So creating, alchemy. See, I mentioned like some law of attractioning, bringing in, using the sounds to create and heal in this, and it's flowing out onto the page here. You're actually making healing look so good. You've got this all in order. And something about a pair of boots might resonate to you as well, though. But oh yeah, that's freaking, who is it? Nancy Sinatra. These boots are made for walking. All right, music is like speaking to you a lot right now. Knight of Wands. You've got strong Cancer Leo energy. Could be a Cancer Leo cusper energy as well too off of this one here. Meanwhile, you could actually be a Taurus Gemini cusper with this Hierophant coming in. You also have Aries. Here's the Aries Taurus cusper energy, as well as honorable mentions for your own energy with Virgo, Scorpio and Aries as well, Sagittarius, and every sign in the freaking universe. That tells me all eyes are on you, okay? So let's go. I want some clarifiers on this because it is nice looking energy, okay? Let's take a peek here at what we've got. Give me clarifiers, please, and thank you on the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the Universe, please, and thank you. Really, really, all the way. But it landed face up. Landed face up, Gemini, but it's a 3 of Swords. This is what you had to do and go through to work on this 8 of Pentacles here. And you might not be feeling it yet, but like I mentioned off this 9 of Swords to the World card, that your soul is glowing from this. You're working a lot through this. Your heart's protected. Notice how that heart's completely iced off and cold off. It's allowing you to work through and heal with it, okay? So let's go on to the one here that we've got here, because you're trying to find some answers and some reasons to things and still trying to grapple with it. 2-2 could be a number that shows up, or your birthday. But the 2 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands shows you reflecting, looking backwards and forward, like keeping your head on a swivel here. Seeking help from family and friends. Total Queen of Cups to Here it is, Queen of Cups to the Hierophant energy right on there. Like to heal from those that you trust and you look up to and respect. All right, so I just saw a Ford Mustang or a Ford Taurus. Those could be cars, maybe, that either you guys, one of y'all have owned, or one of you guys currently are driving right now, or something about either a Mustang or a Taurus resonates to somebody, okay? With that Nine of Cups, this here was something that cut in, and you're working to heal from the happiness. You felt it was there. The Nine of Cups is here, as well as, remember, it came out in the pre-shuffle at the beginning. It just happened. And the Seven of Wands also was the other energy that popped out, remember? That we had come in there. So your protection for both you guys is actually pretty equal in this one here. You guys have been put through some tests lately. You went through a big test lately. I mean, it was from a Nine of Swords into, like, the outcome for passing the test was a frickin' World card. And look what happened. Strength. Leo energy shows back up the bottom of the deck to allow you to come through this and to manifest from it and to go forward. Eight of Pentacles to the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. See, out of the overwhelming energy comes something new that you didn't expect. Eight of Swords. You thought this one was kind of like out of the realm, out of the grips. And yet the Eight of Pentacles comes back too to clarify the Ace of Cups on this one here. And I just heard there's movement in your manifestations. There's movement in your manifestations. All right, let's see. Give me some more on this one. Look at that. The Strength card is at the bottom of the deck. The first card I pulled, which was the top of the deck, is the Sun. You have strong Leo energy radiating through this deck right into this reading on the clarifiers here. And with the Page of Pentacles to the Five of Wands, this shows overcoming the struggles in that and working together. Because in the Titanic card, this shows attempting to cut away, I believe this was lifeboat number 13. So the lifeboat, so 13 might resonate to you. But these people were all struggling. It's depicted in the movie, actually. James Cameron depicted it, where they're like, I need a knife, I'm struggling to... The ropes got all tangled up, and that boat really did have a tough time getting down, and there was another boat in reality. There was another boat that it was going to land on top of. It kept going. They had to cut the ropes to free themselves onto this one here, and once they all started working together on it, they still got the lifeboat safely down and into the water, okay? So it's almost like having a fear of a cord cutting thing that actually still results in happiness, because it's an energetical cord you cannot cut. So you guys have gone through a lot, even on your separate paths, to come back and together on this, because the Page of Pentacles shows something younger, but it's a message, it's communication. The page is bringing messages. And being the Page of Pentacles, it means that it's something in the here and now that's coming for you, you know? All right, so give me some clarifiers more onto the Tower, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor, okay? Let's see. Queen of Cups again, the Seven of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. You had to pull away and heal from this one to bring this back together. And double clarifiers are usually when my spirits guides are telling me, Archer, we already went over this once, okay? And I'm seeing a turtle. Wow, a lot of messages are coming out here in your reading, Gemini. Queen of Cups and the Queen of Cups. And even though Cancers are usually known as the crab, I always kind of looked at him as a turtle. I saw it in kind of that way too, kind of, sort of. It's kind of like you're being protected right now, double energy, turtle shell. Maybe you had a pet turtle, or they had a pet turtle. Something about turtles resonate to you here. It's kind of showing that recently you have been through a really big test, and that slow and steady wins the race. The Seven of Swords, to choose how you react to this Tower moment, allows you to overcome it. There's movement in your manifestations. There's someone here with us too right now. There's someone here with us, and they're right by your side. Now the Chariot's at the bottom of the deck. What made me start explaining Cancerian energy in this one to you on this double Queen of Cups? That's probably what it is. So there is still a connection. Like I was saying, it's not cutting a cord and cutting the person out. They don't erase. It's clearing the mindsets to allow you guys to come back together on a nice energetical positive level. The Two of Swords to the Hanged Man is showing to have faith and trust in the process, because underneath that is the Fool and Temperance again. A lot of repeating cards are starting to come out too in your energy. All right. So with that coming out, especially with the Hanged Man, it's showing that going with the flow and gets you through this one here. It's like, it's kind of not a totally crystal clear image, right? This person that's here with you, they're the ones showing me the turtle. Double Temperance again. Temperance is in your front, in your inner emotions as well, okay? See, told you. And below that's the Six of Wands, victory. Look at that. And on this, see, it's a divinely guided set of energies on this with the Chariot, Temperance, and the Lovers. That clarifies it. Sagittarius energy, and this person that's beside you comes in. And I'm hearing, I don't know why I have to close my eyes to hear. It's kind of like when you try to find a parking spot and you turn the radio down to find the parking spot. That's, it's like that. But it's divinely guided healing. You guys met, no matter what you've been through, you met under a divinely guided set of circumstances. I even feel like an underlayment of Libra energy, the balance that's needed to make this work and to come together on an energetical level and meet each other equal here. And slow and steady wins the race. They can't do what you do, Gemini. And that's what I usually say about Sagittarius. Strong energy at this moment to help get you through this. It's kind of like, you know what, others may try, but they're just going to be pale copies of the original Gemini. Slow and steady does win the race. They can't do what you do. Thank you, Spirit. Grateful. Fool card to the Six of Wands. It's possible, too. This is Caitlin Petty giving her victory, all 8 of her original songs, to like a Shea Stadium sellout freaking crowd, epic proportions, right? And being like, yeah, I did all this. You did this. You created this. And with Caitlin's ability to write lyrics, she could totally be a Gemini. I can see that. Her words are, and her songs cast spells. That's what your words did to create this victory for this new beginning to come back around on this one here. Thank you, Spirit. Very grateful. Thank you. And the Ace of Wands is underneath it with the Ace of Cups lining up onto that one. This new beginning checks all your boxes. You guys find each other fun, outgoing. The love is there and the passion is there. And indeed, that's a lot of not safe for YouTube energies. You guys totally get along very well together. Ace of Wands, Fool card, Ace of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We'll leave that one for you guys, because the thought that you thought just now, they've thought it too, and you both kind of totally want it, okay? All right. Meanwhile, back to your reading. Let's go forward on this one here. It's kind of like with all this past energy, there was a lot of ego work you guys had to overcome, okay? They probably were very strong in an ego trip here. And it brings to light 5 of Swords. That's the fight. That's the ego energy showing up. It's Zeno's paradox coming in. 4 of Pentacles to the 4 of Cups. See what happens when an irresistible force meets an immovable object. Zeno was a Greek philosopher and a mathematician. Okay, a mathematic. He was a mathlete. Around 495 BC or so. Ooh, you might want to check into 495 hertz, the frequency for binaural beats, Gemini. And it sounds like a test pattern, like at the end of the TVs, at the end of the broadcasting day, that just test pattern, that sound, that's what it is. It's showing the test that you went through, that you leveled up and passed on this one here. It's kind of like the limit does not exist. Oh yeah, Lindsay Lohan was a Greek philosopher too, in Mean Girls. Wait, wrong timeline. 5 of Swords. But that's where this Temperance comes in, to manifest in the balance and the healing that you want. All right, give me some more clarifiers in the outcome. The Knight of Cups to the Hierophant to the Temperance. Because you're feeling it. It's almost like I feel energized to want to keep going to the reading. And look at how much is clarifying the energies of what you're overcoming, the past blockages, and what you're progressing and manifesting through. That's where the heavy amount of the energy came in. Even with a Lover's card, that's your card there. You are, even if you don't feel it right now, you're totally glowing. Your soul is in a total glow up at the moment. I say it here and it comes out here. Rewind. Did I not just a little bit ago, Gemini, say that I felt or I picked up on an underlayment of Libra energy underneath this? Strong Libra, and here it is right here. The foresight and the ability to foresee and balance out and come together on an even plane. The chakras, the head, and the heart line up so you guys can come back together. And that's the scales of justice, which means it's on both sides of the energetical fence. You guys are mirroring, too. What you're putting out, they're receiving, and vice versa. Looking at each other to see this one here. I want more on the Hierophant to the Temperance, please. Thank you. 3 of Cups. The happiness is here. Cancer energy. And Spirit helping put this together with those 3 cups coming out here. There's a power surge in your energy. The way this card popped out of the deck, and the 8 of Cups is back too, because you walked away from that mindset and cleared the thinking, cleared the flight path. It allows the energy to surge. There's a surge in power approaching with the full moon energy that's coming in your sign here at the end of November, going into December. And maybe like, yeah, your sun and moon placements will start to line up, won't they? The sun and moon placements will start to line up. Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, and the Star card. Aquarius, Sagittarius energy on this one. So yeah, things will start to come into alignment and balance out with this, because it's the choice from all of this energy that's in your current energies that will start to go forward to allow it to come together on this one here. The union is going to feel like a whole different world for you guys. Seriously. And the communication is strong. Cancer, Sagittarius energy to make this work out. It's kind of, ooh, my hair. I just felt that wasp sting. It's like, it's going to be like you jump timelines. I just heard Islands in the Stream. Even with the Barry Gibb, I can't even go that high. Not even a chance. Don't try it, Spirit. But yeah, that might even be a song that you hear coming up, or you have been hearing lately. Something like that shows that even through all those tests, the trials, tribulations, 495 hertz, the test pattern, that you guys overcame this, okay? And once it happens, you're both going to feel a lot like, whoa, why'd this take so long? Knight of Swords. Oh, you guys will lose sleep just from the late night talks, the staying up together. Eight of Pentacles is back to the Knight of Wands. You guys do work well together. Ace of Wands to the Ace of Cups on this one. With that Knight of Wands down here, Wallace Hartley showing up with his violin. What that's telling me, or what I'm seeing off of it, is it's something that's been buried under the sea at the bottom of the ocean, so to speak. It's an analogy, just go with it. That bobs back up to the surface. After 100+ years, they found Wallace Hartley's violin down at the Titanic wreck, and it's now up, preserved, and on display. This energy is bobbing back up to the surface, and we come to a point of completion with the Eight of Pentacles here to the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. I mentioned about your Sun and Moon energies lining up, and you've got both of them here, the Sun card and the Moon card. All right, this is good. It was all right when it left here, and it's like, it's not really the end of the cycle on this, because you still have the World card up here. It's like the end of a very not so nice cycle, the end of the ego, and then being rewarded for the clearing out of the mindsets, bringing your placements into alignment. What your internals, your externals come out, and you get rewarded for the clearing of those mindsets. And I just heard the Turtles. That's an old song. Oh, we're back to the turtle thing. Okay, I gotcha. So happy together, so happy together. Da, da. Yep, I can't carry a tune in a back of a pickup truck. Appreciate, thanks, Spirit. It's why I play bass covers. Anyway, still, thanks so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, you've come completely full loop on this. Eight of Pentacles is the first card out. Eight of Pentacles is the last card out. And this union has got a lot of harmony to it. That justice energy flowed out onto it. Let's see, speaking of, you have got strong Libra and Aquarius energy, Cancer heavy, strong Sagittarius and Leo, and literally it could be any sign card with honorable mentions to Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus too, okay? So I do hope that helps. Pisces just popped out. The Nine of Cups was like, don't forget me. So Pisces too, all right? If this resonated or not, feel free to please leave me a comment down below. I do appreciate the time for that. And I know it takes me a moment to get back to you, but I do read, love, and respond to all of them. Thank you much. And you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. I'm like everywhere at ArcherAstrology. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at ArcherAstrology@gmail.com. And mark your calendars eventually, but pay attention to my community post, as well as my Instagram and TikTok, along with Miss Hawaii's Tarot. Get over and subscribe to Miss Hawaii's Tarot, because we are in talks to finalize the plans for a go live together collab coming up in December. That is going to be our Christmas presents to all of you guys. So we'll keep you posted. Just make sure you're subscribed to me and to Miss Hawaii. All right, and we keep you in the loop. And of course, do remember, Gemini darling, this will resonate to any and all placements within your chart of Gemini, because we are not just our Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. All right, and I'm FHA compliant. I'll read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. Until next time, thank you very much for making time to be here with me, and thank you to the spirits for the messages today. We are very grateful. Until next time, namaste, peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, cheer. Love you guys.